They say basements are where old things go to die. Forgotten furniture, fading memories, and sometimes something worse.
When Alex moved into the old Victorian on Maple Street, he didn't ask why the previous owner left in the middle of the night. The basement felt wrong, colder than the rest of the house, like it was holding its breath. He only went down once. Cobwebs, cracked concrete, and in one corner, a patch of floor that looked newer than the rest. Then came the sounds, scratching, tapping, always after midnight, always when he was alone. At first he blamed the wind, until the whispers started saying his name.
Alex. Alex.
Not once, not faintly, but clearly and close. One night, Alex stayed up, flashlights in hand. He waited. 2 a.m. The scratching began. He crept toward the basement door. It stopped. Then a soft knock from inside the basement. 3 taps. Slow, deliberate. He opened the door. The cold hit him instantly. And the smell, like earth, mold, and something metallic. He stepped down slowly. Each stair creaked like it was warning him. On the 3rd step, his flashlight flickered. He smacked it. It died. Darkness swallowed him. And from the bottom of the stairs, that voice again.
Alex, come see.
Panic gripped him, but something else pulled. Curiosity, dread, both. He used his phone light and reached the basement floor. That newer patch of floor. There was something under it. A wooden outline, a hatch, and a rusted ring to pull it open. He hesitated, then yanked it. It creaked open with a groan. The air that escaped was colder than ice, and wet. From inside, a faint sound, like breathing. He leaned closer. Suddenly, 2 red eyes opened in the dark, unblinking, too far apart to be human. And then, the breathing stopped. A hand shot up. Not a hand, a claw, black, with too many fingers, gripping the edge of the hatch. Alex screamed, stumbled back, hit his head on the pipe. He crawled up the stairs as the thing pulled itself halfway through, long limbs stretching unnaturally, its face completely blank, except those glowing eyes. He slammed the door shut and shoved furniture against it. The house went silent. Too silent. Until Alex wasn't alone the next night. His sister Sarah came to stay.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Alex, do you call Mom?
Tomorrow I will.
I'm hungry. What we going to eat for dinner? Pizza?
In the middle of the night, she heard footsteps below. Soft tapping on the walls, but when she checked, there was nothing. Near the basement door, Sarah found scratch marks, deep and fresh. That night, she refused to sleep inside the house, but the whispers found her anyway.
Sarah, come down. Sarah, come down.
The next day, Alex visited the neighbors. Old Mr. Jenkins warned him, that house hides things. People who lived there, they never stayed. Alex laughed it off, but that night, a blackout trapped him in the basement. In the dark, whispers turned to growls. Walls seemed to close in. His flashlight flickered. Alex called a priest. The old man came with holy water and prayers. But the basement door slammed shut, locked itself. Inside, something growled. Something angry. Something waiting. On the final nights, the basement hatch creaked open by itself. Alex's family started to see shadows moving, hear voices in their sleep. Alex faced the entity, a mass of darkness with too many fingers. and red eyes. With a desperate yell, he sealed the hatch with iron nails and salt. The next morning, he called a contractor, had them pour concrete over the intrusive basement floor. He never told them why. He never went back down. But some nights, he hears it again, scratching, tapping, and once, just once, that voice.
Alex, I'm still here.
Because some basements don't stay buried, and some things wait. What would you do if something called your name from beneath your house?